Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The price of BTC is down by about 7.3%, and this is absolutely ridiculous. But we have been expecting this because if you did watch yesterday's episode, I did talk about the fact that we could pump and then dump. So I was expecting a little bit of more price action towards the upside and then eventually breaking down to these lower lows and then eventually crashing down between 27,000 to around 30,000 US dollars per BTC. But what ended up happening is, we had this immediate reaction. It really seems the bear market, or rather the bulls, are in full control at this particular moment. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look, everything is really happening too fast and there is an escalation towards the downside. So there is need for us to be extremely careful, especially whenever we have a slight pullback. So as you can see right over here, right, the entire cryptocurrency markets have been going down, and if you take a look at what has been happening in the past 24 hours, we obviously experienced ginormous red candles across the board. I mean, if you look at a lot of altcoins, right, a lot of altcoins have dropped by about 15 to 20%, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you look at the price of Gala, it's down by about 13%, trading at 20 cents. And we also have Crabada. Crabada is down by about 15%. Yesterday was a very green day, but this time around, you know what it is. BTC sneezes, everything goes down. So BTC did drop by about 7%, and usually altcoins tend to double this number. So this is one of the reasons why everything is absolutely double the price drop of BTC. Crabada is down by about 15%. Fantom is down by about 18%, which is absolutely ridiculous. Avax is down by about 13%. Multi-chain capital is also down by about 29%. Oh my goodness, this isn't funny. This isn't funny at all. But I just wanted to keep you up to date with what is happening and what I'm going to be doing. So you guys already know the blueprint. The price of Bitcoin in the next few hours, days, coming weeks is obviously going to drop to around 27 to 30,000 US dollars, because we need to grab the liquidity around this particular area. If only my chart could load. So we have a lot of liquidity around this specific level. So we are looking at the 3-day time frame, right? So all this liquidity right over here is going to be challenged, and there's going to be some sort of market play with regards to the market makers, and we're going to end up wicking below these levels because there's a lot of support here. There's a lot of people who've got stop losses, and you guys already know how the market makers usually behave in such instances. And a lot of you might be saying, hey, look, Mona, we thought this was going to be a continuation towards the upside, and we're just going to end up having another bull market. But hey, look, this was a relief rally. And if you had to look at the larger time frames at this particular moment, if you look at the weekly time frame, right, this is just a blip. That was a blip. If you see this particular pump right over here, right, it's just a normal correction, a pullback, because we had this downtrend right over here on the weekly, and then we had this pullback. This is one of the reasons why we had at least 7 to about 14 days of positive price action. But overall, we are still in a downtrend. And what usually happens is there's going to be consolidation like that, and then we're eventually going to break this 30,000 level in the next upcoming days. So what are you supposed to be doing? Just sit on the sidelines. If you guys have got the patience to wait for the prices to get a little bit lower, you guys are going to end up doing very well, because there is a probability of us going back to around 20,000 US dollars. We could potentially go back to 20,000 US dollars. There is a possibility, but please do not really think about that a whole lot. Just think about minus 30,000 US dollars per BTC at this particular moment. So we're going to get to 20,000 a little bit later, because we need to still analyze. So please do not misunderstand me. I'm just saying there is a possibility, because let's say, for example, this whole Russia versus Ukraine continues to escalate, right? It's just going to end up like the March 2020 coronavirus type of dump. This situation can happen, and if the war sort of breaks out, you guys already know that the markets are not really going to be able to sustain themselves, because cryptocurrencies are considered to be very risky type of investment. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look, guys, be very safe, be very cautious with what is going to be happening, because the markets are absolutely tearing it at this particular moment. We are living like in this particular market situation where anything can happen. Anything can literally happen. And if you take a look at the larger time frames, right, on the weekly time frame, we are bearish. Okay, on the monthly time frame, so let's take a look at the monthly time frame as well, right? Monthly time frame is also bearish as well, and the monthly time frame is even worse, because this is obviously going to be broken. This is a clear liquidity play which is going to be broken, so we're going to end up sort of dropping like that. So this is one of the reasons why I'm really expecting 20,000 to eventually happen. But of course, it's going to take, I don't know, it's going to happen like a little bit later. But below 30,000 US dollars per BTC, this is going to happen in March, before the second week of March. I'm sure we're going to have minus 30,000 BTC, and this is really going to bring the whole entire cryptocurrency markets tumbling. Like, everything is going to be super cheap. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if the altcoins end up dropping by about 40%, 50%. So please be extremely careful. But anyway, you know how it is. The markets are not very predictable, and I'm just here to give you the probabilities. So in case we start creating bullish narratives, we're going to adjust. Trading is all about adjusting. It's all about reacting to the markets and playing with the market makers. That's the only way that you guys are going to end up making a whole lot of money. So this is just what I wanted to let you know. We obviously ended up pumping, and we ended up correcting towards the downside. So what I expect to happen here is just a slight push up. It's not really going to be very significant. If we end up super bullish in the next 24 hours, it's probably going to be like a minor pump, but the trend is clearly towards the downside. So be safe, be careful, and I am going to be talking to you tomorrow. So yeah, take care, have fun, and God bless you.